Alright guys, as you can see, I'm riding in the rain again. I'm heading to work. And I think, in spite of all the rain recently that I've been riding in, I think a good story to tell would be, you know, how did I become a rider that rides in the cold, the rain? And I think the answer is, you know, I live in Virginia, and recently we've been having a ton of rain. I mean, every single day for what seems like, you know, months and months and months. And I got tired of not riding all the time, and it eventually got to a point where I was missing out on so much riding during the, you know, spring and summer times that I loved riding more than I hated riding in the rain. I didn't avoid riding in the rain because I didn't want to get wet, but it was more of I was worried about, you know, having an accident and then my bike being damaged. So instead of taking the risk of damaging my bike, I would just stay at home. So instead of risking, you know, damaging my bike, I would just, you know, drive my cage instead. But I no longer worry about having an accident in the rain, because I've just gotten to the point where I just say I will be as careful as I can be when it is raining. I've got stuck in the rain many a times when I was really far out, and I had no choice but to ride in the rain. So I've seen some really bad conditions when I had really crappy tires. So if I can ride in the rain with those crappy tires, you know, and at the time I was going down the interstate, so I was going very fast, you know, compared to what I would go through the city in the rain. So if you watch the professional racers, you know, they're out there dropping knee when it's raining. So you can see what these bikes are capable of in inclement weather. I'm sorry if you guys can't see. There's not much I can do about rain on the lens, but hey, just think of it as it gives you the effect of you're right here with me. The whole key to riding in the rain is ride in your comfort level. Because if you're sitting there, you know, cringing your teeth, worried about taking that slight turn, you're probably going to have problems in that turn if you're sitting there worrying about it. Just know what the bike can do and, you know, trust the bike. That's always what I've been told. Like when I was starting out riding and I didn't even want to lean the bike, they said just trust the bike. It will do it. The bike knows what it wants. Along with being comfortable with riding in the rain, you need to have the gear for the rain. If you're out here riding and you're not really getting too wet, it does not matter a whole lot about the rain. I have full leather gear on today because I knew it was probably going to rain on me, and it was a little bit cooler out too. I mean, I'll have a little bit of water that leaks through, but as long as it's not like a heavy downpour, I won't get all that wet. And I'm heading to work anyway, and it's going to be hot as balls in there. I have extra time today too, so I'm not going to take the interstate. Like, what are y'all's guys' thoughts about riding in, you know, in the rain? Do you do it? Do you not do it? Why do you not do it? Why do you do it? If you ride in it, what do you do to make yourself more comfortable riding in the rain? You know, do you wear certain gear? Do you take certain safety precautions? I don't know why those guys... Oh, shit. That was not very smart. I know some bikers choose not to ride in the rain because it makes their bike really dirty and filthy, you know, which I can understand, which is one, you know, that's one reason why I do not bother washing my bike a whole lot, because I'm always riding, and not only that, but I ride in the rain a lot. But the one thing I do, you know, try to keep in check is my chain, because riding in the rain will put a lot of dirt on it. I know in particular, you know, them cruiser riders, they don't like to ride in the rain when they have a lot of chrome, you know, because if you ride in the rain with chrome on your bike, you really need to take care of it immediately. Especially if you're riding, you know, in the colder months when they start putting salt on the roads. Usually when they start putting salt on the road, I'm done. But yeah, that's a Harley rider right there in the rain. That's a real biker with a real bike. Now I give him props though for riding in the rain. I rarely see bikers out when it's raining. I have a hard enough time seeing them out when it's, you know, below 60 degrees. So props to you, Mr. Harley rider.